Hey, Brendan.
Hey, what's up, man? How we doing?
Hey, what's going on? What's going on?
Oh, nothing much, brother. Nothing much.
Let's first start off back in 2015 when you opened up for Five Finger Death Punch, stuff like that.
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
that, that had to be an experience, huh?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. We were 24 years old. We were kids, and we were about to open up for a national, international touring band.
Right? Yeah, yeah. Wow.
So it was like, what?
Yeah, that had to be great. How did the bands treat you?
Good, good,
Yeah,
good, good, good. Yeah. Five Finger Death Punch, they are outstanding men. They are really awesome, just really, really nice. Um, we got to hang out with them in their tour bus, we got to kind of see what their like backstage rituals were.
right,
Um, and then we also, Seether, I didn't really hang out with the guys from Seether too much.
right.
I didn't really see them. The guys from Hell Yeah, uh, the singer was, I'm not gonna say anything, but the singer was, right?
Yeah,
And that
yeah,
was whose brother was that? It was Vinny
yeah.
Paul's.
Vinnie Paul. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. I didn't get to talk to him much because everyone was on top of him.
right. Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah,
I didn't want to be one of those guys like, excuse me, like,
yeah,
hey,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
let me ask you some questions. So, but everybody that did talk to him said, he was awesome. He was a great guy, super, super awesome, and nice to meet,
Yeah.
very welcoming. So yeah, it was just, I think that it was like the first taste of, like being on the other side.
Right. Yeah. 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 Wow. Well, I'm sure a lot of people were after Vinnie Paul too, because Dimebag was his brother. So like,
Oh yeah, big
you
time.
know, you know, so
Yeah.
like, they're probably all over him now. They're both gone. So at
Yeah,
least you
man,
had
I can't.
a
I
chance.
remember when Vinny went, man, and I was like, I felt like I had just seen him. I was like,
Right.
good
Yeah.
good God,
Yeah. Yeah. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Well, congratulations on your new EP, Wild Ride.
Oh, thank you.
Um,
Thank you. Yeah.
and I listened to it a couple times this morning, and
What'd you
Shauna,
think? What'd you think?
uh,
What'd you think?
I thought it was great.
Oh,
Right? And
awesome.
I see that you're influenced by CJ Snare of
Big time.
in a Firehouse, and you could hear that actually in your
Can
vocals.
you?
Yes, very
Oh
much.
man.
I'm
That
trying to
makes me
think
so happy.
before before I did my research. I listened to the CD, and you're saying, I know that voice, but you can't figure it out. But when I was doing the research, when I was reading Firehouse, I said, there's the voice right
There it
there.
is. Yep. Yep.
So like,
You can you can
great.
hear a lot of it in like Stay. I think Stay
Yeah,
has a lot of CJ in
yeah,
there.
definitely.
God, to be able to, I want to collab with him like so bad.
Nice guy too. Nice
Yeah.
guy.
Oh yeah. I just want to
Um,
like hang out with him for like a week.
wow, wow. So you got, let's see, one, two, three, four, five tracks on this EP and stuff like
Yes, sir.
that. Started off
Yes.
with Wicked Love. Can you tell me a little bit about the background of that song?
The background of Wicked Love,
Yes.
we knew that we wanted, coming out of the gate with our EP, we knew that we wanted to have a self-titled song,
Right.
right? We were hitting all the like the old school things, self-titled song, guitar
Uh-huh.
solos, because a lot of bands don't really have those
Right.
anymore.
Yeah. It's right.
At least with like mainstream. And so we were like, obviously we want to have a song that has our name in it,
Right.
it's something that we can possibly end our sets with.
Right.
And I don't know, we just usually when me and Austin write a song, he'll just be noodling or something like that. And then I'll be like, oh, what was that part? Like play that again. Like I want to hear that. Right.
Right.
And then it kind of just manifests into, we knew that we wanted it to be a little bit on the heavier side.
Right.
Um, I knew that Austin wanted to have double bass in there.
Right.
And that was pretty much it. We wrote the song from there and what we wanted to do, and it just became.
Right. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
How about Let Me Go? Tell me a little bit about the background of that song, which is one of my favorites.
I'm liking that you're asking about the songs. Not a lot of people ask about where they come from. So Let Me Go is so so I was with a girl at the
Right.
time, and I had just left the service. I was in the Navy, and I wanted to pursue music when I got out of the service. And when I started dating this girl, I told her, I said, listen, music is my number one. Like, I
Right.
love you, but music's my number one. Like, this is why, like, I could have had a career in the service,
Right. Yeah.
but, I sacrificed that and left so that I could pursue music in my dream. And
Right.
you're not going to get in the way of that.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
told her that. And when I felt that she was starting to get in the way of it,
Uh-huh.
I left.
Mhm.
So that song was kind of written on behalf of her.
Uh-huh.
Just let me go. I need to
Right.
leave. I need to go follow my dreams. I need to
Yeah.
go do this thing.
Uh-huh.
So that's pretty much where that came from.
Oh, cool. Stay, which is the new single from the EP, and a ballad type melodic rock song, and
Oh,
very, very good.
you like
Really,
that? Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
You
Let Me
know,
Go and Stay, or neck and neck for me.
we just did a show on the 3rd of December with Ron Keel,
Cool, cool.
and he obviously listened to our whole set, and he came up to us after our set, and this is from Ron Keel's mouth.
Right.
He said, "Stay is next level."
Right. Yeah. Cool.
Right. So I'm gonna steal that quote right there. And if Ron Keel thinks it's awesome, then it's got
Right.
to be
Yeah.
right.
Definitely. Guy's a legend.
Yeah.
So like, can't go wrong with that one, right?
Oh
I
man,
mean,
he's still got it too. He's
yeah,
like 61 years old, man,
yeah,
and he just sounds absolutely amazing on stage.
yeah. We covered Rocklahoma, and he played that. He was amazing.
Oh yeah,
So like,
just he
very
hasn't
good.
faltered at all, man. He's still just so warm too. That
Right.
he's just so warm and nice,
Mhm.
and just so talented.
Let's go
I
to
mean,
Troubled Man.
Troubled Man.
Yeah.
So Troubled Man. So I'm like I'm kind of goofy. I'm like a goofy guy,
Right.
and I like kind of like nerdy things and stuff.
Mhm.
And I wanted to, well, just right off the bat, I'll just say I wanted to write about like werewolves.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
So that's pretty much where that song came from.
Right.
When I hear a song, when Austin gives me a sample of something and I hear it, it's almost like I feel so stupid when I say it, because I think people are like rolling their eyes at me, but I
Right.
feel
Yeah.
like when I get music from him, I can feel the music, and it tells
Right.
me what it needs to be written about. And when I heard his sample for it, the first thing I thought was, this is like kind of a beastly song,
Right. Yeah.
and I associated beast with like werewolves, and I was like, I'm gonna write this song about werewolves.
Cool. 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 Tell me a little bit about Wild Ride.
And Wild Ride is our homage to just party rock, Def Leppard, your stereotypical major upbeat, energy enthralled, just party song,
Right. Yeah.
right?
Cool.
And Wild Ride, I took that from the lyrics of a Def Leppard song,
Right.
and I was like, we're gonna name the song Wild Ride. So it kind of just hits all of those, upbeat, just party, we're having a good time, we're ready to have a good time. And so we always use that song as like our opener for our set.
Right. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, and it works out really well. It's a super fun song to perform.
Right. Excellent. I see, like, doing research and stuff like that. You guys are all over the place. Every place I turn, Screamer magazine, like this magazine,
Yeah.
this magazine, interviews. So I guess Shauna is doing her job.
Oh my God. If it wasn't for Shauna, we wouldn't be half of what we are today.
Uh-huh.
She's the love of my life.
He's gonna love listening to
She's
that. You
yeah,
know.
she's so awesome, man. She's helping us out so much. She's probably one of the greatest women in the world, man. She just the big thing about her is that she hardcore believes in what we're putting out, you
Right.
know. So she's working extra hard to just push it for us, and she's doing it. I love you, Shauna.
Wow. Now, back in the 80s, Austin was a part of a band called Glam Nation.
Yep.
Did you meet him then, or were you part of that band, or
Yep,
what?
yep, yeah. So I played in that band for I think it was 5 years.
Uh-huh.
And it was just like a tribute band here out of Charleston, South Carolina. We were doing just like 80s covers and stuff, and
Right.
we wear the spandex and the big hair,
Uh-huh.
and we had this huge, awesome over the top show, and it's super awesome. And yeah. He played for the band, and then I moved to Charleston, and he found me on Craigslist,
Uh-huh.
and I went over and auditioned, and after I auditioned, he was like, "Let's start an original band," and I was like,
Right.
"Down, let's do it." Right.
Right.
So we did Wicked Love the same time we were doing Glam Nation. So
Right.
yeah.
Wow. What's your feeling about vinyl making a resurgence of late?
Oh yeah, come on, let's go, man.
Yeah.
Let's not stop at vinyl. Let's do cassettes too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
First, you got to find a
let's do
player,
it.
you
Yeah,
know?
yeah. Like laser disc, right? We can do
Right? Oh,
that.
yeah. Or VHS, right?
Yeah, VHS.
Right?
Yeah, it's funny you said VHS because there actually is starting to become a little bit of an upsurgence with VHS as well.
Right. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
starting to see that now. Yeah.
Yeah. I know people are starting to buy turntables again, and
Yep. Yep.
like JBL speakers, and like all kinds of
Yeah.
stuff, you know.
I mean, I know the cabinet that my dad has at his house, it still works perfect.
Right.
It blasts. It's like the loudest system I've ever heard. And it's like a Panasonic or something like that. It's you know what I'm talking about with the glass
Right. Yeah.
front?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it still
Wow.
blasts. I used to listen to vinyls on that all the time, you know?
Yeah.
I don't think vinyls never died. They're just like this, the younger kids are starting to get into them, So it's
Right.
like
Yeah.
really, really cool. And it opens up a lot of work for like artists as well, because
Right.
you get the album art, and
Uh-huh. Right.
if it was up to me, man, I would release singles on albums.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, why not? That would be
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. Wow. What's the chances of your EP coming out on vinyl then?
I don't know. I don't know. That would be really cool. Maybe we could do like a one-time thing and maybe like raffle them off or something. Maybe there's just be like 5 of them or 10 of them,
Right. Yeah.
do like a contest online or something. That would be really cool.
Yeah.
But I guess I didn't really think about it. I never thought about putting the EP on vinyl, but I mean, I know for sure 100% when we drop our next album, it's definitely going to go to vinyl. We're definitely going to press it.
Right.
Yeah.
Will that be 2023?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 2023, we're hitting it hard and fast, baby.
Oh, cool. Do you play shows out of South Carolina?
So we haven't really ventured too far out of South Carolina. We played in Columbia, South Carolina, outside of Charleston. And that's pretty much it. We really, really, really want to.
Right.
It's just it's difficult in this area. I mean, it's difficult in Charleston too, because there's not many bands that are doing the same type of music that we're doing.
Right.
So we kind of get placed with a lot of hardcore metal bands.
Right. Yeah.
And you've got these guys that are doing the and then they get done with their set, and then like here comes Wicked Love,
Right. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
And everybody's kind of like, what?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. Yeah,
So
but it's good to get like diversity and stuff like that.
yeah,
From
I think
you'll
I
get
think
some fans saying, "Oh, yeah, I kind of like them."
yeah, I
So
think
like,
people are
yeah,
starting to I think people are starting to come around. Um, I think our music, I was talking to Austin about it the other day, and I don't know if this makes sense or not, but I think when you go to a show like that and there's, and don't get me wrong, I love some of those hardcore metal bands, and
right,
a lot of them are my friends, but guys from Sorrow of Silence here in
uh-huh,
Charleston,
right,
those guys are great. Um, I can't really understand the lyrics though,
right, yeah,
right?
true,
Yeah, I know
yeah,
you'd have to get like a lyric printout to understand it. So I feel like a lot of that music is kind of like, hey, we're at the bar, we're listening to music, but we don't really have to listen to it because we can't really hear the lyrics,
right,
but we can listen to the guitar shred. That's pretty cool. So
yeah,
a lot of people tend to kind of just use it as background noise
right,
sort of thing. And I hate to say, like I said, I don't want to
yeah,
disrespect anybody in their style of music and genre. But the reason I say that is because they play their set and then Wicked Love comes on and it's like we've got these clean vocals that are coming out. And I feel like a lot of people, when I look out in the crowd, they're standing there doing this.
yeah,
But
uh-huh,
I don't think they're standing there doing this like it's a bad thing. I think they're standing there trying to listen to
yeah,
the lyrics and actually
right,
get the whole story of the song.
right.
I don't know. I could be wrong. I don't know. I'm just going off in tangents.
How about when you're doing a live show? Is it irritating when you got the people with their phones up through the whole crowd, not really paying attention?
Not at all. I don't especially if people paid to go there.
Right,
Um I don't mind it at all. You do what you want to do. You live in whatever kind of moment you want to live in.
right,
Um if you have your phone up, I'm gonna possibly grab it. Or
right,
point
yeah,
at
yeah,
it,
yeah, yeah,
and then
uh-huh,
you'll have a video, and then maybe you'll put your phone away and actually pay attention. But like I said, I don't care. As long as you're there, it's
right.
fine by me. I'm not gonna knock on anybody, just looking at the show through their phone. It's a memory they want to keep, so whatever.
Now, the EP, was that all done in-house? Did you, fund everything?
So we went to a guy named Eric Rickard, and it's Eric Bass's studio, Eric Bass from Shinedown.
Okay.
And we did it with them. Oh man, I think it's either called Ocean Industries or Island Records. I can't remember. And
Uh-huh.
if they see this, I'm sorry guys, I totally forgot. But yeah, no, we did it with Rickard, and great guy, great friend. He did an awesome job with us, and we're gonna be going back there to work with him as well. We're gonna do it all over again.
Right. Wow. 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 If you had a chance to go out live with somebody, who would it be?
Oh my God. Right now, I mean, I'm always gonna say Firehouse,
Right.
but I
Yeah.
feel like I always say that, so I feel like I have to pick somebody else. Mm, I mean, Def Leppard, of course.
Right.
You know what? I'm gonna say Skid Row,
Uh-huh.
the new Skid Row. I
Right. Yeah.
want to go out on tour with those guys.
Right. Yeah.
Right? Their new album is a blast. It's so good, and Eric is such an awesome guy. Their new
Right.
singer.
Uh-huh.
I would love to go on tour with them.
Say you're playing a big venue and stuff, and you have a tour rider, and you get whatever food you want. What would that be?
So no food for me. I have a yeah. I have a weird ritual, man, right before I go on stage. Like if when I wake up on show day, I won't eat anything.
Right.
Right. So, but I will wolf down food right after I'm done.
Uh-huh.
So after show meal, probably something starchy, like uh like a pasta.
Uh-huh.
I'm a big spaghetti guy.
Uh-huh.
Or for all my Portuguese friends out there, maybe a little bit of linguiça and some chorizo.
Uh-huh. Cool.
Yeah.
Uh, so what's your family think of you going into music and their opinions.
So, my dad is more of a blue collar worker. He's been working in a factory his whole life, and manly man, shoots guns and stuff, which I love him to death. And my mother was the musician. She was the
Right.
one that sang, taught me how to sing. But both of them have been very, very supportive of me, obviously. My mother, super, super supportive. And my dad was actually the first person to buy our EP off of Amazon.
Oh
Because
yeah.
I didn't know Amazon, that if you find when we released it in 2015, you were able to find our music on Amazon and order a hard CD, and
Wow.
they would press the CD and send it to you. So my dad's like the only person in the world that has a hard copy of the
Wow.
Wicked Love EP with like its original album art and everything. So
Wow.
yeah. And then my grandfather was a jazz musician. He was a
Uh-huh.
trumpet player. He played with all the greats back in the day. So
Wow.
yeah, kind of in my blood.
Wow. Do you have any particular goal for 2003 that you'd like to conquer?
2023 is definitely get our album out, to push our music. And my big goal is to get out of Dodge,
Yeah.
to get
Uh,
out of here, to start doing some weekend warrior trips, going from city to city, playing as much as possible, endorsing and marketing and advertising, and just trying to get our name out there as much as possible. I'm all about the legacy, man. I just want to get my name out there. The money doesn't attract me at all.
oh, Brendan, congratulations. Wicked Love, a wild ride. People support the band and pick up the CD.
Yes, please.
Would you like to say anything in ending?
Not really. Awesome. Thank you so much for having me, and stay wicked.
Thank you.
Also,
Yeah,
you can find all of our stuff on wickedlovemusic.com.
cool. Thanks a lot, man. Appreciate it.
Awesome. Hey, thank you so much. I'll talk to you later, brother.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Did I just hit the leave button?
I did.
Okay.